Hello everyone, welcome. This yoga session should prepare your body and mind for embryo transfer, and it's gonna be slow and calming because of course this time is really stressful. You might be feeling super anxious, so you want to calm down and soothe your nervous system. And also on the physical level, you might be feeling quite sore from the STIMs, or if you had induced ovulation or any medications you've been taking, hormonal support. This all has influenced your body a lot, so we don't want to compress the belly too much. We don't want to put so much tension onto the belly. We just want to open gently the hips so there are no obstacles for the embryo to stick. We want to prepare the uterine lining so it's nice and welcoming for the embryo. And we will also, like I said, work on calming down your nervous system. You don't need any props, but if you want, you can always have a pillow or something at hand to make the poses more restorative if you need to. And we will start lying down on our backs. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch and drop the knees to the sides. If it already feels like a lot of stretch in the inner thighs, this is where the pillow under each knee can come in handy. And place the hands onto your lower belly to start building this connection with your womb. Bringing some warmth of the hands into the uterus. And once you feel comfortable and settled, gently close your eyes. We will take the first moments to slow down, to leave the day we've had so far behind. There is nothing to do, nowhere to be. It is your moment, just for yourself, here and now. Start taking deep breaths into the belly, in and out through the nose. Take a deep breath in and out. Drop the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in and out. Just keep going for a few more breaths. And you can use your hands to bring the knees back together and bring the knees towards your chest. Start rocking from side to side and then place your hands onto the knees and trace circles with your knees, so away from your belly and then back again, massaging the lower back, a little bit the belly. No need to squeeze too much, just go as far as it's comfortable. We will reverse. Take this time as well to listen to your intuition, observe how your body is feeling, and don't go past your edge. It really shouldn't feel painful, uncomfortable. Then it would mean you've gone too far. Stop in the middle. Place the feet back onto the mat, about hip-width distance apart, close to your butt. Relax your arms alongside your body and bring the hips up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to lift up, activating the lower body, bringing some fresh blood and oxygen into the reproductive organs. Inhale all the way up, keep pressing into the feet. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, and one more round. And now choose how you want to come all the way back up to seat. Maybe you can rock or just roll onto one side and slowly come all the way up. Come into the tabletop position on hands and knees. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips. We will do a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, lift the gaze up. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, reverse. Two more like this, just follow your own pace. Now once you finish the last round, find a neutral spine again. Bring the right foot in between the hands, so coming forward to the mat and pressing the hips down for low lunge. So stretching into the hips, opening the inner thigh, removing any obstacles that might be there in the lower back body. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And just take a few breaths in here. Bring the right foot to meet the left and we will switch sides. So the left foot in between the hands for low lunge. You can rest your belly onto the left thigh, or if it's not comfortable, make space for the belly and place it next to the leg. Don't forget to breathe. And bring the foot back. I will turn to you so you can see me better, but you can stay as you were. And now come onto your feet. Widen your stand a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. And come onto the feet, or maybe staying on the toes if it's not accessible. Widening the knees to the side, so kind of like wide-legged child's pose, but standing. And we are in this Yogi squat, Malasana. You can bring the hands in front of the heart and use the elbows to keep pressing the knees wider. So another great pose for the uterine lining. to improve circulation in the lower body and the blood flow. We will take a few inhales and exhales through the nose here. And you can release the hands for support. Come to take a seat, and we will come into our last pose, which will be legs up the wall. So if you don't have a wall nearby, maybe you are in the middle of a room or outside in the garden, that's okay. You can just lie down on your back and bring the legs simply up, like what I'm doing here, or you can move the mat and just come towards the wall. So whatever you prefer, whatever is accessible. And once you find the pose, bring your hands back onto the lower belly, just the way we were doing in the beginning of the practice. And start making your breaths deeper and slower again. Releasing all the worries and fears. Reclined poses like this are great to soothe the nervous system, so whenever you feel like it's too much, just come into this pose for a few minutes and you should definitely feel a relief. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And focus your internal attention to the womb space. Imagine it is nice and warm, ready to welcome an embryo. There is now fresh blood running around, nourishing the uterine lining, making it ready for the embryo transfer. And if it feels really good, you can stay here for a few more minutes. But for the purposes of the video, we will slowly roll onto one side. Just pause here for a moment and find your way back to take a seat, just to finish the practice together. or stay lying down. Place one hand onto the lower belly, one hand onto your heart area. And know that the heart nourishes the uterus, and the uterus also gives back to the heart. So they are supporting each other, and they will continue to do so also during and after the embryo is in your uterus. Place your hands together in front of the heart, bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel a little bit better, or maybe you're still resting in the legs up the wall, Viparita Karani pose. That's also perfect. And I wish you the best of luck, of course. Let me know how it went for you. See you again soon. Bye.